Sunrise workout. Welcome in. Rebounding time. I am so excited to present this workout to you. We start with safety, a gentle health balance, just like so. Keep the bounce low. Keep your knees soft. We're going to do some alternating, some side to side, and some twists for our warm up. And I will check in with you in the chat. Take your time, no rush. We are on it. Keep your chest lifted. Relax. Warm up is 3 to 5 minutes. We are jumping into fit, fine, and fabulous. Remember to push down with your feet. Keep your abdominals engaged. And just loosen the arms up. Wake your back up. Open the chest. So many combination of arms. How about a twist? We did our first 5 minutes. Yes? Okay. Let me check. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Thank you for checking in. So kindly hit the like button if you are a fan of fitness. If you are a fan of fitness, uh, we are fit on this channel. We do plant-based nutrition and elevated mindset. During the month of March, We will go mad. We will go mad in March with the sunrise workouts, beginning our day with the energy and discipline, along with other lovely accoutrements such as plant based eating, mindfulness, journaling, consistency for March. If you like, join us by minimum 10 workout, 10-minute workout. That's all I ask you for. 10 minutes every day just to get your blood pumping, to get the energy flowing. All it takes is 10 minutes. Right now, we're at 5 minutes, and we've done so much. I'm going to work out regardless. I'm going to do it regardless, whether you want to go mad or not. I've gotten a head start. Super Bowl Sunday, my rebounder came in. Super Bowl Sunday. I remember it. I unboxed it, I put it together. I had people coming in and out the chat. I'm watching the game, but I got you on. I'm in here on the commercial, checking in on you to see if you've got this thing together. It took a good hour. I built it. I did. I put the bands on there. I put the legs on there. And I started bouncing. And I haven't stopped. I definitely can see the transformation. I can feel the transformation. That's what keeps me going. The transformation is what keeps me going. I am trusting the process and I am loving the journey. On tomorrow, March the 1st, this is the last day of February. On tomorrow, I will be doing my weight check in, doing my body fat percentage, doing my BMI, my body mass index, just to get the number. It is not something that I do every single day, just every 30 days. For a while now, just every 30 days, just to check in on my metabolism, my hydration, it takes a measurement of, and my body fat. So I am excited to get that number. And because it is March Madness, I might get that number every 7 days just to make sure that I am on key from week to week. And my goal is to shrink my waistline and increase my energy. Muy fácil, right? You increase your energy by doing more energetic things. That is how you get energy. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts. You increase your energy by doing the energetic things. And you wake up and you drink some water, please. Wake up and drink you some water. Get up, get off of your back, get off of your butt. Hey, Vaughn. See, you are up. You up for these games, bro? March Madness, I am going crazy. I promise you, I will be in here at the 5 o'clock hour for my workout. I have a goal to shrink my waistline here and to build discipline, just to build discipline and time management, managing my time appropriately instead of waking up in la mañana. Yes, it is called my sunrise workout. Um, yes, instead of getting up in la mañana and scrolling on my phone for 3 hours because I get up at 4 o'clock. I've been up. I've been up since four. I am an early bird. So instead of getting up and scrolling on my phone for 3 hours, and now it's 7 o'clock, now it's 8 o'clock, and I've scrolled half the day away, I can easily get up, get my workout, and it pays off. It definitely pays off. Yeah, stop scrolling and do you some push-ups, Vaughn. Stop scrolling. Do you some planks or some mountain climbers, Vaughn. Don't you skip leg day. I'm watching you, Vaughn. Don't you skip leg day, okay? So I've done my warm-up. My warm-up was low bounce, low bounce, alternating bounce. And now we'll start adding in some side to side. We'll start adding in some movements, bigger movements. I'm not doing cartwheels. No, I'm not doing handstands. You do not have to make this hard. All right, if you meet me here for March Madness, I'll have the days where I do the rebounder, and I have days where I'll do the ball and the wheel you see here, as well as the wall. We'll get on the wall and do some Pilates. You will enjoy that. I also have dumbbells. So there will be a variety of workouts for you to choose from. You find what fits good for you and keep growing. You know how good it feels to work out consistently? You know, you've been there before. Keep that in mind when making that decision. Do I just lay here? Let that be the reason. The feeling of tightness, the feeling of strength, the feeling of stamina, endurance, being light on your feet. Let that be the reason that you get up and out of the bed. 10 minutes. Stop the scroll just for 10 minutes. Even if you want to say, I'm not picking up this phone until a certain time in la mañana. And then I come work out with LaLa. Or, I put down the phone at a certain time in the evening so I can get up, so I can be up early to do my workout. That way you have energy restored, you've laid the phone down, and then you've prepared yourself for the next day. That is the way that it works. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If you already have in your heart, hey, this is what I want to do on a consistent basis, then you set yourself up for that. Set yourself up. Let me get my weights. I alternate with the light weights. All right. Ever since I got my rebounder, I've been flexing on you guys. All I've been doing is this. Because I feel stronger. Absolutely. That is how I feel. Oh, my alarm. Okay, let me make sure I am still coming in clear. Crazy alarm. Let me make sure I did not mute. So I go here into my channel. This is my channel, LaLa the High Vibe Coach. Energy and discipline. I hit the like button, right? Hit that like button. That is our goal here. Discipline, energy. So we drink our water. We don't drink coffee first thing in la mañana. We get up and we will drink our water in March and beyond. Come on, move those arms, move those legs. It feels good. It's gonna look good. Do it, and keep doing it. Oh, I'll bounce for 30 minutes. I'll bounce for 45 minutes. I've done an hour. Maybe we could do a jump on. Let me fix my let me fix my lace front. Okay. Fix my gotta fix my wig. Hey Cookie Monster. Yes. Yes, Cookie Monster. I am here working out. Subscribe to the channel for more early morning. It is not quite sunrise here, so I do my workout early in la mañana. It may be the rebounder. I have the wheel here. I have the ball, and I have some heavy weights. So depending upon the day, you know, you'll get a little bit of everything. If you are serious and not just laying in the bed, scrolling, scrolling, looking for thrills. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Thank you for hitting the like button. It helps me get pushed out to more people that are interested in this sort of thing, that are interested in fitness, energy, discipline, plant based nutrition when you hit that like button. So I appreciate your contribution to the channel. Up, 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 up. Fit, fine, and fabulous before 50. Knocking, knocking, knocking on 50. Knocking at the door. God willing. Up. Whatever you do, make sure that it is controlled movement. Safety first. All right, checking in, my friends. Consistency, consistency. Pick three of your favorite songs and say, you know what? I am going to dance. hmm I am going to dance to my three favorite songs, and that will be my workout. And soon enough, that will just be your warm up. Be like, oh, that's my warm up. I do 10 minutes. I do 10 minutes. And that's how you build a little bit at a time. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, let me just do 5 more minutes. Let me just do 5 more minutes. And now you're up to 15 minutes. Who would have thought? You're definitely going to feel it. You're going to see the results in your energy and your discipline. Right on. What is it worth it to you? What is it worth it? What is it worth? What is it worth to you to build a home workout program consistently? Is it worth strength, endurance, flexibility? What is it worth to you? Youth, vitality, endurance. Did I say endurance? What is it worth? Hey, Dee Dee. Welcome in, Dee Dee. I will do some Pilates on a few days. I will do Pilates coming up in March Madness. Welcome in. I got my word for breakfast from Dee Dee. Mark me present. Here, listening. Thank you. I'm just letting the people know, hey, if you just decide, if you just make that decision. Yeah, uh-huh. Well, I count my grandchildren. When I say I am a mother of 8, I count my grandchildren. Yes. So I am a mom of 8. And I've been doing this for quite some time. For a living, I teach fitness. For a living, I teach aerobics. For a living, I recommend the plants to you for your meal plan. You too. I'm so thank you. Thank you so much, kindly. Thank you so much, kindly. I just, it is nature to us. Some things are just natural to us that we do because it is our passion. It is, we're moving in our purpose. So it really doesn't feel like a challenge. It really doesn't feel like work. It doesn't really feel like, you know, an obstacle when you're doing what you love and when you're doing what you appreciate. Keyword appreciate. Gratitude is the altitude. Right on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel that's why when people ask me how I am doing, I always say, amazing balls. I am amazing. And they get taken aback by that. It's like, what you mean you're amazing? You're not just okay? No, I'm not just okay. I am amazing. So that is the key word that I use when people ask me how I am doing. How are you feeling? How are you doing? I am amazing. How many times have I said that phrase? How many times? Immeasurable, uncountable. I will not put a number on it, and I will continue to express myself in that way. I am amazing. hmm Right on. And I picked that word specifically. I didn't say spectacular. I am not a spectacle. I didn't say extraordinary. I am not ordinary with the extra, extra. I would say extra unordinary. Absolutely, our words matter. Dee Dee. Absolutely. So I am very selective when I speak and I am or I feel, or I know, or I see. I am very particular when I profess I am amazing. It is my intention to do my 5 a.m. or I'm going to just call it sunrise workout. And I've developed a schedule on what days I will bounce and what days I will Pilates, if that is a word. I will Pilates. And I have my ball and my wheel here. Excuse me, my water. I have not prepared my fruit water as of yet, so I said, team, no excuse. I want to go ahead and be in here so I can get my time. So I have water. I have clear, clean water. No coffee, no sweet tea, no Red Bull, no 5 Hour Energy, no Coca-Cola. Drink you some water and it will flush your system. Some people get annoyed when we talk like that. That's for the hey, that's what we say. My problems, I'm not making your problem my problem, when you get annoyed. That's right. Exactly, Dee Dee. I heard that from another young lady. She said, and they asked her, how do you remain in such a peace? And she says, well, I don't make other people's problems my problem. And that's how I started to put my foot down. I started to put my foot down even more when I heard that and strengthen my boundaries a lot more when I heard that. Because I was apprehensive in the way I made other people feel when I put up my boundaries, when I said no, period, when I would say no and just let it be the end of it and be uncomfortable. Hey, okay, so what? I'm uncomfortable for a few seconds saying no, but I'm not going to take on the strife that you're going to give me for me saying no to you, to your project, to your endeavors that suck the energy out of me, right? So it feels better in the long run when you say yes to yourself. You say when you're saying no to other people or other entities. I'm just going to say entities because it ain't always people. Sometimes you have to say no to entities. You're saying yes to yourself, respect, self love, God's love, self. And you're much stronger. You're absolutely more stronger. Thank you so much. Likewise, Dee Dee. Likewise. I was not expecting you at 4 o'clock on a Saturday. So I was quite surprised to see you on a Saturday at 4 o'clock. And they think I'm crazy because I'm here at 5. You crazy. So that was a wonderful word and message. Right on. Self love and setting up those boundaries and thanking God for the discernment. We thank God for the open doors. Yes, we do. We also thank Him for the closed doors. Hallelujah. We thank Him for the closed doors. Yes. You have no idea. Right on. Saturdays. Oh, oh, okay. I will definitely catch the replay. I just wanted to get in here and continue on with my consistency routine with the closed doors. Staying consistent with this workout. Before my rebounder that I received on Super Bowl Sunday, I haven't been off of it since Super Bowl Sunday. I've been consistent. But before that, I would lay in the bed and I would scroll for 3 or 4 hours. I would get up in La Mañana at 4 o'clock and I would scroll. Hmm. Yeah. And I was a little chubby scroller, just a little chubby scroller. And it really did affect my day. It really did drag me for the rest of the day when I got up. And well, not got up because I didn't get up. I would just lay in the bed, you know. So now I put my phone in my bathroom, and there's a ways for me to get up to go and pick up that phone now. So just building new habits for the month of March. We can call it madness if you want to go with the status quo. Um, but building new habits to nurture us for a lifetime, not just for the month of March, but to carry us on for longer. The smaller version of the rebounder. Um, Mine did not cost $200 at all, and it is a 44 inch. I do believe it is a 44. It could be a 48. I have to relook it up, but I put the description in my rebounding videos. I put the link in the description for the one that I am using, and you can fold it up. And the reason why I didn't get the smaller one is so, you can move around. I felt like having such a small base, it leaves room for error. And the bigger your base, the more safe you can, jump. You can jump side to side, front to back, diagonally, and whatnot. And if it just takes up space, it absolutely, you click these two little pinches on the side and it folds up and you kind of just push it away. But I'm not pushing mine away. I just, I said, you know what? I haven't put it up. I haven't put it up. The most I've done was slide it out the way. That day I got 20 likes at 5 o'clock in La Mañana. I got 20 likes. I slid it just to the side and I did the ab wheel. That's the only time I moved it. And that was crazy. I put it right back. And I don't want to say the bigger the better, but the more surface, the more room you have to move around. And that's definitely the reason why I chose the 44, or it might be 48. It may be 48 inch or it may be 44 inches for sure. But I did not pay $200 whatsoever. I think it was like 160. I will have to pull it up. And then I got my son to purchase it for me and I gave him the money. That way he could use my Amazon affiliate link. So I got a little bit more out of the deal. I do believe it was a 5% commission from going through the Amazon affiliate link. It is still here in my cart because, like I said, I sent it to him. It was $179.99, and the 48 inches. 48 inches. There it is on Amazon. 48 inches, and it was $179. On my page, it's showing $179. Okay. Yes. 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 Please apply for the Amazon affiliate program. Everybody is everybody is eligible. Everybody is eligible for Amazon affiliate program. No matter how many, no matter how big your influence is, no matter how many followers you have on Instagram or subscribers on YouTube, they're going to ask you for your social media link, but it does not hinder whether or not you're um, eligible for the program. And we all know somebody times five that orders on Amazon consistently. And if I give you this rebounder link and you don't get the rebounder, but you get the bicycle, then I still get commission. And that's just the way the affiliate program works. Send the link to your auntie before she buys her stuff, and it doesn't show you what she bought. It just shows you the money. It just shows you the commission that you earned off of it. So a lot of people get that misconstrued. Oh, I am advertising my little sticky socks or whatever, or my tennis shoes, and I send you my link to buy the shoes. You don't get the shoes, but you do get a toaster and an alarm clock radio. I get commission for that, especially if you order it within 72 hours. That's 3 days. You can send out this link to your friends and family and coworkers every 3 days. They click on it and you get the commission. Amazon sends you a check every single month. Absolutely. So I absolutely do love the affiliate program. And I have to be sure to make sure I remember to send my link on a consistent basis. So I'm gonna do a lot better at that, DD, about putting it in the description while I am live. For now, I've been going back. I've been going back after the live and updating my description and my thumbnails for the month of March. I vow to have my thumbnails already ready and the links in the description, as well as a rundown of the workout for the day. That is my plan. That is what I am doing today and tomorrow. Preparing for March Madness. Preparing for March Madness by being organized and intentional. But hey, this is it. Just getting out the bed from that 3 hours of scrolling. Release me. I was released from that scoliosis monster. What helped me the most was having something to do, an alternative. Having, when that trigger comes up, having a different reaction to that trigger. And it helped me to come out of the doom scrolling, to be released from the scroll hole by respecting my time and respecting my energy, by being aware that we are the currency, we are the frequency that makes things move, that push us away from certain things and pull us towards certain things. We have to do the actions, and it does not come by osmosis or by doom scrolling. It does not. It absolutely does not. So check in. I post the schedule. I shall have the schedule posted before Monday. I am the money. I am the money, Larry. I am the money. I am the currency. I am the frequency. And that is immeasurable. You cannot put a number on that. Mm-mm. So thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Thank you, gaming. I update after my live. Yeah, I noticed that. You have a thumbnail. Yeah. Thank you, gaming, for tuning in. And then Larry, I appreciate your question and your contribution to the chat. Absolutely. We are the money. We are the frequency. We are the currency. Once you figure that out, so many things will appear to you. So many things will be open now. Your eyes will be open to the way the system works, the way the law works, and the way energy is not created nor destroyed. It just keeps circulating around. It just changes forms. But you are the original. You are the original currency. You are the original frequency. So if you are having problems, Mr. Larry, who asked how much money is in my bank account. If you are having money problems, if you change the way you look at money, your money situation will change for you. It is a mental, it is a spiritual bank account. Okay, get into it. That that rabbit hole is really not that deep. It is simple. It is very simple. This fast has really been opening my eyes to some things, and creativity is flowing and doors are opening. And that is from Dee Dee. Check in with Motivated 2010 in the chat, you guys, for that breakfast, for that word for breakfast. LaLa. Thanks, gaming. Yes, absolutely. I know that when we clear the obstacles from our path, so much stuff is revealed when we clear those obstacles. And when I say obstacles, I could be speaking of, like I said entities just to be general, but to be specific, the obstacles could be our relationship with food, our relationship with people, our relationship with these devices. I have 3 devices, 4 to 5 devices in front of me right now. 2 phones, an iPad, an Android pad, my computer. Don't you know there have been times where I have been on all 5 at the same time? At the same time. So just making sure that you have healthy relationships with these entities, it could be they could be a deterrent to you and a distraction, a divergence. The food, being a habitual eater. Some of us are habitual eaters. We eat out of habit. We're not hungry. We just know we wake up and we have our croissants, our coffee, our donuts, our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, our chicken muffin, just out of habit. And then after that, lunchtime comes and you're not even hungry, you're thirsty because you haven't drank any water. But you did have the soda, you had the mocha latte, you had the sweet tea, and that is a habitual eater. Rebuilding your relationship with what you consume, the media that you're consuming. Are you, now I'm talking about myself, are you sitting around watching cat videos? With the relationships you have with certain people, are you overwhelmed by saying yes, 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 yes to every project, to every group, to every meeting about a meeting? Once you clear those paths, so much is opened up that was already there. Everything that we have is all that we need. Absolutely. You have to know that in your heart. Everything that you need, you already have. You have to know that. If you feel differently, then you are in a spirit of lack. You're always going to be in a spirit of lack. If you don't feel that way, oh, I need this, I need that, I need that, you're putting it out in the universe that it is not already called upon you. I can't unsee it. I can't. I just can't unsee it. It is a way of thinking. It is a way of life. The wide base, it allows you to do jumping jacks. It allows you to do ski, to increase your range of motion. The width of your arms should be the width of your rebounder. You should have this much space. You should have that much space. On the outer parts, there's more tension. On the inner parts, it's more soft. This is here for your protection. If you don't have balance, if you're building your balance, let me say if you are building your balance because you have balance. If you are building your balance, this is here and you jump just like this, holding on to the bar. Hold on to that bar where you bounce if you need to. Holding on to the bar. Maybe you start with two hands. You work your way to one hand, and then you have no hands. You're building. You can also use it for isolation. You know, if you're feeling froggy, you can use it for your stretch, like a dance bar, or, you absolutely, there's so much you can do with this tool. I thought I was going to call it a toy, but hey, Korea Donna definitely inspired me to go ahead and get mine. I was in her chat. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Please subscribe for more games. Korea Donna actually. Hey, Sevenol, Arian. Okay, great day to you. Thank you for subscribing. But I was in a chat room in the middle of the night, honey. I'm not sure where Korea Donna is. I'm thinking she is in the Philippines. But I was up scrolling and I came across Korea Donna, and she was in a room with a group of these. There was maybe like 6 or 7. And there was this big projector on the wall, and she was just dancing and jumping and following the routine. And she was just having a good old time, just jumping and bouncing. And I was like, I need one of those. I didn't know you can put one of those in your house. I have a humongous trampoline in my backyard. Huge. I can't bring that in the house, and neither will I go outside in the cold or at 5 o'clock in la mañana in the dark to jump on the outdoor trampoline. I was astonished. Korea Donna, it was you. And I was like, I can do that. That looks like so much fun. But I had no clue that it was not only about the fun, it was about I am healing my knees. I am almost 50, you guys. I am so close to 50 that I am 40 years old. I am healing. I am healing my joints. I am lightening my step, right? I am increasing my circulation. I am moving my lymph, right? So much more benefits than just the fun. All I saw was the fun. I was like, oh, that's, ooh. But once I got mine, and it didn't take long, it didn't even take 30 days, I don't think. Thank you, Ariane. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Yes, Korea Donna, I have my vacations. Oh, you were on vacation? Cat videos. Yes, cat videos. I am a fan of cat videos. Korea says hi, Ariane. Yes, absolutely. And I was just taken aback by the accessibility to a fun workout. That's the word I want to use, accessibility. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to go and get me one of those. And it did not take 30 days. It did not. I said, I'm putting one in my house because I don't want to go to the gym. I work at the gym. There's no way I can get my workout at the gym. I am way too, they don't let me work out. No, no. I have to do that on my own time, in my own space. So this is where the rebounder was born by seeing Korea Donna on hers in the class. I do believe it was a class that she was attending. And I was like, okay, I know there's so many people out there jumping on YouTube. And I started looking up different people because I couldn't find the routine that she had on the projection. You could barely see the projection, but you could see her jumping. You could see her getting down. And then I pulled up other rebounders, and that's when I figured out that's what it was, because I was calling it a trampoline. I'm still going to call it a trampoline. and and then I saw so many different forms, and that's where I came across rebounding with Cheryl, and some more jumping people, some more jumping channels, rebounding channels, where I was like, oh, there are so many workouts that I could just follow, just to maintain safety and come up with different routines to do on this rebounder. And I was sold once I knew I could get the equipment and that I would have support, because YouTube University was my support. Then I was sold. I was sold. I got it on Super Bowl Sunday. I put it together myself. And like I told, I haven't missed a day. I have not missed a day. I jump every day. Thank you kindly. Thank you so much, very kindly. That is the object. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. That is the object, to remain fit, not only to get fit, but to absolutely remain fit with consistent workouts, consistent hydration, eating all of the clean things. Yeah, work boo. I am on the rebounder. I am on the rebounder. I started at about 5:15. I started out about 5:15. This will be my time for me to bounce all March. I will be getting up in La Mañana, and I have the wheel. When I get 20 likes, I'm going to start doing my wheel. And then some days you see me, I will do Pilates core workout on the mat. I will do that, and I will share with you my schedule and my routine for that. And then my transformation, for these gains, bro. I'm going for gains right on, and I'm going for slimmer waist, decreasing my body fat percentage. That is my target for March Madness. If you care to join me, I will share with you some juicing recipes, some smoothing recipes, smoothing. Mr. Mulatto, Ryan, Korea Donna. Korea Donna is who, yeah, I think so. You can hear the music in the background. I did not know you could hear them. That's J. Cole. But Korea Donna inspired me to get my indoor trampoline because I was scrolling through the streets and I was mesmerized. I stayed on there for 45 minutes just watching her jump. I just watched her jump for 45 minutes until I said, I'm going to jump myself. I'm going to do my own jumping. So, salamat po. Thank you so much, kindly. And Dee Dee is here in the background too, as well. Ryan, we hang out with Dee Dee at the 4 o'clock hour. At 4 o'clock hour, Dee Dee is on. So Dee Dee is on at the 4 o'clock hour. Then I want you to look for LaLa at the 5 o'clock hour. Right on. And that is how we will do and continue and carry on in consistency. Every little bit you do counts, even if it is 10 minutes, a block of time, or whatever that project is. Korea Dunn says, hi, motivated. Every little bit counts, very much so. And trust the process is I want to tell you to trust the process because the growth is in the process. It is not in the goal. There's always going to be a new goal, a goal, a goal, a goal, but there will always be a process. And that is what you have to trust, that when you put the work in, when you put the effort in, not just the intention, but when you put action to it, is when you will see your progress. Practice makes progress, not perfection. By no means perfection. If you trust in perfection, then you are probably a victim of procrastination. And that's another story. We will talk about reasons for procrastination, and perfection is one of them. Um, so by just doing 10 minutes or 20 minutes and getting on and just getting in the groove of thing, I'm telling you, it's going to turn into a lot more. It's going to turn into a lot more. My intentions were to do 10 minutes, and then I ended up doing 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden now I do 1 hour. I do 1 hour a day. And my body tells the story by the way I move, by the way I respond, by the way I bend and get up. It is therapy. So I haven't done anything crazy. No cartwheels on the thing. No handstands on the thing. It is not necessary. Not at all. I also did light weights. They're 1 pound weights, and you can double up and make them 2 pounds. Do some arm movements to work the back, the chest, and the belly is constantly engaged. It is an abdominal workout. We are constantly balancing. Even when we're bouncing, we are balancing. I put the description after the live of the little socks and of the rebounder as well. And then I'll start listing my other products like the wheel and the block. And I have a ball. So some days I will integrate the ball and the wall. The ball and the wall for Pilates, you know, to keep it mixed and to keep a variation. Why, Korea Donna? Why? Oh, Pooh. Oh, Pooh, feel better. Feel better. Uh, yeah, I'll be on here 5 a.m. All right, next up, I have my thumbnails that I will create. I worked on them last night, and they'll say rebounding, sunrise workout, or it'll say Pilates. Hey, King Grayson, welcome in. I am just sitting down from my bounce, from my little bounce, my after bounce chat, just to check in and see how you guys are doing with preparation for March Madness. If you are into that sort of thing, let me get to my water. And fix my lights here. Because I absolutely want to be able to bring Korea Donna says, hey King. I have big tights. Yes, big tights. Thank you so much, kindly. I appreciate it. High on life. I like that. High on life. That is where it's at. High on life. That describes that describes my vibe very much so. High on life. Gratitude is the altitude, and any reason will do to feel to rejoice and to be glad in it. The life. So I appreciate it. I definitely have a plethora of juicing videos and workout videos, as well as mindset. Yep, as well as mindset. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to share. I love them drinks. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much, kindly, Korea Donna. I appreciate you. I will definitely be sharing with you the fruit infused waters that I do. And it is attainable for anybody. Can get a lime or get a lemon or a cucumber. Okay. So these recipes are budget friendly and attainable for you. And they definitely help to debloat and detox and help to decrave by cleansing your palate. If your palate is cleansed and your microbiome is in homeostasis, then it doesn't have those little the bacteria that crave sugar. You know, the little bacteria in your body that crave sugar or crave salt or craves oil. Once you cleanse and detox, your body is in a constant detox. But once you cleanse your palate from all the crap, start by drinking you some water, man. I'm just saying, start by drinking you some water. Once you cleanse your palate, hey, legendary, right on time, legendary. Great day to you and happy Saturday. It is the last day in the month, is it not? March starts tomorrow. Tomorrow starts March. Let that be the reason. Let that be the reason. It is the end of the year, right? The new year is loading, you guys. The new year is on the way. We have less than 45 days until the new year. You can work out all day long. Absolutely. Absolutely, real world. Absolutely. All day, every day. But if you don't detox, you won't see no change. And it seems like it takes longer. Yep, the body is in a constant detox. That is where our energy um, goes to. That is where it takes so much energy to detox. Let me tell you, your body is in a constant state of detox. That's what the pancreas and the liver does. It detoxes, right? So when you give it a buttload of stuff to detox, it works harder and it requires more energy. So that's why some of us can eat the same meal. We can do the same meal and or the same workout, let's just say. We can do the same workout, but depending upon what we put in our system is whether or not we will have the energy from that workout. Working out does give you energy. Movement gives you energy. Action gives you energy. And then you start to deplete it by what your body needs. Is it in survival mode? Is it in digestion mode? Is it in creation mode? There's different modes that your body gets in. And some modes take over more than others. So when we are in digestion mode, survival mode takes a back seat. The body doesn't, it's not worried about surviving. That's why it will put you to sleep in order to digest this meal that you gave it. You see what I'm saying? Survival mode, you're alert, you're awake, you're anxious all the time, you're on edge. Your cortisol is raised, your cortisol is elevated. That is the stress hormone because your body does need that. in the event that zombies are taking over, so it has you alert, it has you anxious, but it is also a determinant for how much your fat your body is going to hold on to. So that's why when we say, oh, stress can cause you to gain weight, that is your body cushioning itself, it's inflaming, it is creating a barrier for itself. I am listening. Real World High TV says, I am listening. Right on. I thank you so much. No sugar, no smoking, and walking at least a mile to start off. And Legendary, she has proclaimed, she has made a proclamation, not to us, but to herself. She says, no smoking, no sugar, and at least a mile. At the least, hmm to start off. To start off. That is magnificent. That is wonderful. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Keith. If I have stress, I do more. Lots of exercises. And Legendary, King Grayson says he has subscribed to your channel. Yeah, stress is hard. Um, I know that when the cortisol levels are elevated, we turn to food for control. I think that, let me turn this on. A lot of times we turn to food because that is something that we think that we can control by what we put in our mouth, by the fact that, oh, we can just reach and grab food. It gives us a sense of stability, it gives us a sense of control. And just reverting to that, oh, well, I can just put food in my mouth and I will feel in control. Then we get mixed up in the real reason that we are anxious. It could be a project, it could be a program, it could be, um, an aspiration that we should be spending 10 minutes a day on instead of scrolling for 3 hours. And that's what I was saying in earlier, Legendary, about the scrolling. Korea Donna says trampoline exercise helps me more rather than the gym and Zumba dance. I like it. I like it. I like it. And King Grayson says, I highly appreciate you. To Korea Donna from King Grayson. Yes, I do agree, Korea Donna, that I've seen way more results with this rebounder than I have. Keep on stepping. Keep LaLa, keep on stepping. That is from Tyrone. Thank you so much, kindly. Thank you, Tyrone. I definitely will keep stepping. I will keep stepping. Since I've been doing this trampoline, I like to call it trampoline too, Donna. Since I've been doing the trampoline, I have been seeing a lot faster results and progress with my body composition and with my energy. My energy was already through the roof. My nickname is Energizer Bunny, but with the help of the trampoline, it definitely increased my energy a lot more. And as far as the scrolling is concerned, Legendary, definitely yes. Let's cut, cut that out. Smoking, I cut out long time ago. I cut the smoking out. It stinks. It's smelly. It stinks. It stinks. I don't care if it's the devil's lettuce. It stinks. I don't keep things in the house with a lot of sugar. Baked chicken with no skin and a salad, lots of vegetables, and 330 pounds. And it is hard to take down the stomach. Yes, let's keep flushing it out with the water. Keep flushing it out. You see me at work, at work not working, because I don't be working. Real for real for real. Okay, thank you, Legendary. I appreciate it. 115 pounds down, real world high. Got muscle everywhere else except for the bottom of the stomach, and it's slowly leaving. I am Cherokee, Indian, Samoan, and Black and Shata, India. I got thick skin. Oh, when I am on the treadmill, yes. Yes, I do. I have such a good time, King Grayson. I think that fitness is fun. And when I find something that I like to do, I just take off with it. I absolutely take off with it. It is such a fun thing to do. And I did not start out hitting flips on the trampoline. That is not how I began. I began, just with a little dance. And as I became more comfortable, I, started pushing the envelope with the flips and the turns and the twists and the push ups off of the trampoline. So I don't recommend anyone do that. I don't recommend that you try it at home, but you just take it, go with the flow as you feel that it is safe for you. Yeah, go with the flow as you feel that it is safe for you. Hmm. I'm probably going to get on the treadmill twice, 2 or 3 times within the 7 days. It definitely helped to slim and trim my waistline. Just by doing this consistently, doing all that twisting, it is detoxing. It is debloating. Um, real world, real world. And it helped to shrink my waistline. The more I did this, and I felt my back fat go down, and I felt my side piece start to evacuate just by doing the constant twisting and the constant arm swinging and leg moving. Walking will not do that for me. Everybody's metabolism is different. Walking will not do that for me. I've been in the gym for 18 years on a consistent basis as an aerobics instructor, high level energy, high level. So it takes me a lot more to bust a sweat. As you can see, if you are here with me on the rebounder and I do 45 minutes straight, then maybe I have a little, listen, so it takes a little bit more. And that is conditioning. That is just conditioning. That's all it is. The more you practice, the more you will progress and your body will get used to it. That's why we add the weights or we switch the format. Instead of the treadmill, now we will get on the elliptical or on the bike. And then some days we will get in the water. The water is a lot resistant. I would recommend the aqua running on the running machine. It caught my eye. Yeah, You turn the other way. That is balance. That had to come from having balance to turn around while something is moving is balance. So it does build a strong core. That is abdominal work when I do the running and turning around on the treadmill. And don't mind Nightbot. The longer I am on here, the more crazier Nightbot will get. Okay, just so you know, Nightbot. Yes, I was thinking maybe I would catch some people by running on the treadmill erratically, erratically. But that is just a small little snippet of my channel. It is just only the little snippet that I do to catch people's attention and say, hey, this lady is crazy. Maybe she has something, maybe she has some secrets, maybe she has some tips, maybe she has an inside story to tell because she is crazy. And I do. And that is how I reel people in. So it is clickbait. It is all clickbait. My grandmother, I don't know, she said that I was AI. I said, no, I am not AI, grandmother. I am here with you. But the majority of my channel is plant based nutrition and nuts and seeds. I will be having a smoothie today: hemp seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds. So I don't need the almond milk. I put the actual almonds in the smoothie. I add some water. Add some water. Doesn't have to be cow booby juice, cow milk. Add some water. You do not have to add milk to your smoothie. If you are going for gains, then yes, oat milk, cashew milk, almond milk, soy milk, depending upon where it is sourced. That is the majority I have here on the channel. Plant based nutrition. I've been vegan for 26 years now. You cannot change my mind. I will not eat the aminos. I will not, my mind will not be changed. This is something that I have developed upon my youth. Since my youth, I have made the transition since a young girl, and I carry it on to my children and my grandchildren. I pass that on, the knowledge on, so they can make the decisions and choices for themselves. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. I said when I got 20 likes, I will do my will. I will do my ab will roll on this crazy ab will here, at 20 likes. I will do the ab will. Also on the channel, Korea Donna says, "Don't give up, real." When I saw you do that, I know I couldn't do it, so I had to check out the rest of your videos. Yes, I just started walking. I started out doing it slow, very slowly, and then I increased the speed on the treadmill as I grew to become comfortable with moving around. I came right out of the Zumba class, Korea Donna. I came right out of the Zumba class and got on the treadmill, and the music that is playing in the background is from the Zumba class. And because uh, I was a distraction in the Zumba class, doing a lot more than the dance, I like to fit when I dance. I like to do um, football runs, and squats and lunges and jumping jacks. When I dance, I like to actually increase my range of motion when I dance. So I am a big dancer. I'm a very big dancer. And the treadmill helped me to contain that energy into a format that would be beneficial for me by adding the running at the dancing at the same time. It nourished my thirst for high energy workout, is how the dancing on the treadmill was born. My thirst for high energy, high intensity workout. The rebounder helped with the impact, reducing the impact on my joints. As I tell you, I am closer to 50 than I am to 40. I am closer to 50 years old than I am to 40 years old. So this trampoline, it helps to decrease the impact on my joints. I will jump rope on here all day. I will do jumping jacks on here all day as opposed to doing jump rope and jumping jacks on the hard floor or on the gym floor. So many chemicals being added to food, Legendary says. If we just cut out, just be mindful to cut it out. And you don't have to do it all at once. Do it, just check your favorite products. You don't have to go and find anything new. Just look at the products that you are consuming now. Turn the package around and look at the small print. They put it in small print. Contains bioengineered food. You know that word. Contains bioengineered ingredients. If you are consuming something that says contains bioengineered ingredients, it is making your body go crazy. I guarantee you. It doesn't go crazy overnight, but over the long run, it does have an effect on our body. It has an effect on our energy, on our aura. It does affect us as natural beings. If it says contains bioengineered or partially bioengineered, put it down. It is not real food. Once you add that, that's like adding antifreeze to your water. Oh, it contains just a little bit. Are you going to drink the water? with just a little drop. It just has a little drop of the antifreeze. No worries. It's only a little bit to help preserve your water. That's what they tell us. Oh, so it can have a cute color. So it can have a neon, just a little antifreeze. So it can have like a neon color in there. Would you drink it? It is the same thing. It is the exact same thing. By making the stuff neon neon color, why does our food have to glow in the dark? Why do our drinks have to be electric blue, green, yellow? Why does everything have to be red? Are you aware of all of the things? Right, I'm not drinking that. Look at it the same way when you go into the market for that neon color stuff. Think of it as LaLa said it. Think of it as antifreeze, the neon colored green stuff, the bright colored red stuff, because the Food and Drug Administration deemed it as a harmful to the body. They're not taking it off the shelf yet because of profits. They're not taking it off the shelf yet. They said, go ahead and sell what's on the shelf. Just go ahead and sell it out, and then change your recipe. But keep giving it to the people until you sell out, even though they said it was harmful. Direct effect, not side effect, but direct effect. This causes hyperactivity, amongst other things that I have listed for you. I did a whole separate video. I did a whole separate video, and it's called something about the label. Would you still eat it? Now, the label will read contains ingredients not recommended for human consumption. Now the labels are the law has been passed in Texas, I think also in California. So things are coming into play. The ball is rolling for us to have those same food labels like the UK and Asia. Some labels are in Canada like that as well. They say people in other countries don't get bloated here. Right, because of the sad American diet. That's what they call it. Um, there are ingredients that are outlawed there that we continue to consume here. Ketchup in Canada is tomatoes. That's it. Look, tomatoes. I think it's tomatoes, salt, and water or something to that nature. But the ketchup here it has 15 more ingredients. Why? Because it is the intention to poison us, to dumb us down, to slow us down, to keep us in lethargy. 15 ingredients versus 3 ingredients in another country. That is deliberate poisoning, allegedly. But does that make sense to you? In my stomach, I'm going to do a smoothie. After my workout, I do a smoothie. I prepped my smoothies with you all yesterday. I prepped 5 smoothies in my freezer bag. I added banana, strawberry, and spinach. Yes, those will be the smoothies that I will drink the next few days. I'm glad I don't waste. Nope, you right on, world. I don't waste money on none of that stuff, ketchup and mustard. Right, because it is not real ketchup and mustard. You might as well smash your own tomatoes and mustard seeds. If you want to season or flavor your food, I recommend. I am doing an expose on salad dressing. That is what I have up next. I went to the market yesterday and I found myself on the salad dressing aisle and I picked up so many different salad dressings. And we get inundated with, uh, oh, I am eating healthy. I am just eating a salad. I am eating salad. And then What we're putting on our salad is straight sugar, straight azúcar, and loads of sodium and oil. The majority of those salad dressings were vegetable oil. When is the last time you made a salad and drizzled it with vegetable oil? Vegetable oil? A lot of us are in the know now and we don't cook with vegetable oil. We're using extra virgin olive oil, and a lot of us are using avocado oil now. Tell me, would you pour vegetable oil on your fresh, raw, nutrient dense, mineral packed, raw salad, vegetable oil? That is what is in the salad dressings. Pick them up and read them. I did for you. Okay, you're not going to do it. I did it for you. And I think that is the small nudge that we may need just to get over that hump. If you find yourself at a precipice, at a plateau, if you find yourself at a plateau and you say, "Oh, I am doing everything right," consider this. What are you pouring on your salad? Check the label. That video, I promise, I will release to you in the month of March. It is here in my iPad in CapCut ready, because I picked up each one and I turned the label around and I read the ingredients. I was flabbergasted. I was astonished. Vegetable oil was the first ingredient in a lot of them. Some of them were sugar, and then the ones that says fat free, low sugar, no sodium was canola oil. Canola oil is the cousin of vegetable oil. Don't get fooled by the oils. So if we are doing a salad, be mindful. Also, take account of the serving size. It says 2 tablespoons. I don't know anybody that uses 2 tablespoons of dressing on their salad. Absolutely not. We use way more than 2 tablespoons of dressing on our salad. So imagine the 2 tablespoons times the 330 milligrams per 2 tablespoons. If you use 6 tablespoons, and I multiplied that and I got 2,000 milligrams of salt in addition to all of the oil. Do not pour vegetable oil on your salad. Do not pour canola oil. Where on the shelf is canola oil? Where is it on the shelf? Where is it? Are you adding that to your meals? Are you adding that to your salad? That is why I am here, to unveil the industry secrets, to reveal the industry truths. That is why I am here, because I will read. I did a poll for my community. Hey, great day, Mopo. I have lots of people mad at me because I changed my mind and my body. I'm not into the world things anymore. And bad eating habits. Yes. Yes. Don't you feel guilty? Sometimes we grow out of those relationships. And that is fine. You meet new like-minded individuals that will elevate with you. Because we are high vibrational beings. Mopo. I am in here chatting it up about the fact of I did a community poll and I asked you guys, are you reading the labels? And surprisingly enough, the results were no, we are not. No, we are not reading the labels. So that means you could just put anything in your pie hole. And then you want to know why you don't have energy. You want to know why your face is breaking out. You want to know why you keep burping, why you keep farting. You want to know? Hmm, it is on the label. It is in a code. Some ingredients equal acid reflux. I talked about this too before on a video. I absolutely did. I sure did. And it was I the title was Read Your Own Body's Language. Read your own body language. Don't you worry about somebody rolling their neck at you. You need to listen to your own body's messages. Some ingredients equal flatulence. Some ingredients equal diarrhea, upset stomach, indigestion. Some ingredients, the it is a direct effect. Milk equals congestion, especially if you are melanated. Cow booby juice, just shove it up your nose. It's going to clog your pipes. It's going to clog your chest, your breathing. It's going to affect the way you breathe. The mucus build up in the breathing canal. I'll just say to not scare you away. But the ingredients, if you just read the ingredients, they tell you, read them all. My energy does not allow me to be around low energy people anymore. I can feel it as they come around me. Yes. As you have cleared your path and tuned in, this is our intuition. As we clear our path, as we decalcify our pineal gland, we can read so much more. We can see so much clearer, not in comparison to others, but just for ourselves in comparison to who we were yesterday, who we were a month before, a year before. We are clearing the path, we're clearing the obstacles, we're cleansing our palate. We can read energy. It is not taboo. It is a superpower. It is not taboo. It is something that actually exists. Energy is real. There are auras surrounding us. Did you know that people come in colors? Yes. Matching the chakras, mm, matching the sound vibrations. Keep keep growing into it. Just keep growing into it. There's levels to it. Absolutely. Keep up the great work. Mopo, March Madness is in Mopo, and I will be exposing these labels. I know I've heard some of you talk about cereal too. I'm going to expose the cereal industry. I'm going to expose the salad dressing. I'm going to chat about it all. No, there is nothing wrong with you. And it is not paranoia, it is awareness. Paranoia and awareness are two different things. Certain people were around me. When I leave, I feel better. I'm heading in the right direction. Right on, Mopo. You darn Skippy. And it is way more than physical. That's what I tell people that all the time. It is way more than physical. It is a spiritual, it is a mental fortitude that you gain when you cleanse your system. I get asked, how do I detox? How do I detox? What do I need? What do I need to take to detox? My answer to you is it is not in boo boo tea, not in a laxative to detox. It is not in popping 3 pills 3 times a day to detox. That is not, your body is in a constant detox. Your body is always detoxing. Know that. Know that your body is always detoxing. Do you cry? Do you sweat? Do you pee? Do you poo? Do you mucus? Your body is in a constant detox all the time. All the time. My advice to detox is to decrease the amount of toxins that you consume. Decrease the amount of toxins that you consume. That is my baby leaf. I have a leaf baby here. I keep looking at it. Forgive me. I see it in the background, but it is a brand new leaf baby coming here on my monstera, and it just keeps it just keeps catching my eye. And then I have one stuck to my foot now because I came over here. But yeah, if you see me looking here, I have some new I have some new babies here in my Monstera garden. I will put all my Monsteras together and I will have a Monstera garden. So that's what I was looking. I was like, is that what is that? That is a little plant baby. Yes, we do naturally detox. So know that. And I'm not pushy at all. I am not pushy. I just want to present the information to you where you know what fast food has to offer you. What fast food has to offer you is slow you down, right? Hey, I see health. I see health. Thurman Lehigh Smith. Great day to you, Thurman Lehigh. Welcome in. And great day to you. It slows you down. It's greasy. It's fatty. It has no nutrients. It has no color. Eat of the rainbow. Change the way you look at food. Change the way you even identify food. I don't use the word food lightly when I am speaking of these products and these chemistry experiments. I don't call them food. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. If you don't see it as food, you won't eat it as food. A burger, a double mac and cheese burger, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, I don't see that as food. I don't see it as food. I see it as mucus. Just shove the biscuit up my nose because it's just going to create mucus, congestion for me. Shove that biscuit up my nose. The aminos, it's just going to give me a headache. It's going to give me a headache and bad dreams. I don't want none of that. The cheese, oh, let's not talk about the cheese. Cheese is boogers. Mm-hmm. Cheese is boogers. It is fermented milk. How long are you going to let your milk sit? Your cow booby juice. How long will you let it sit before it ferments? That means bacteria have been introduced to eat the sugars. Fermentation. That's what cheese is. Milk that's been sitting for a long time. What do you think that does for your body? Where are the minerals, nutrients, and vitamins in blood from another animal? Because that's what milk is. It is filtered blood. You filter, you as a human, as a woman, that is how I fed my babies, okay? My blood is filtered through my mammary glands. It is blood filtered through the mammary glands and it produces milk. Same thing for the cow, the dog, the sheep, the elephant, the giraffe, the goat. All mammals produce milk for their young. All mammals produce milk for their young. We women, mammals, produce milk for our young. Put my milk in your cereal. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's better. It'll amalgamate with your body. It'll definitely assimilate with your body more so than the cow. You are not a baby cow. Okay. I digress. Read the ingredients. Read the labels. Respect yourself. By you reading the labels, you are respecting yourself. Can you make the correlation? Respecting yourself by what you ingest, by what you consume. Don't just put anything in your mouth. You don't just listen to anything. You have the choice to turn the radio station when you get in the car. Some of it, I listen to 105.7. I listen to the Latin radio station. But some of us use auxiliary cords. Just like you have the power to change the station, you control what you put in your ears. Just like you have the power to control your scroll, you can scroll right past me. You can doom scroll. You can get in a scroll hole. Like you have the power to scroll, you are reading the label. It's the same thing when you choose what you consume, what you are going to eat. It is the same exact thing. You control it. Change the channel. You see bioengineered ingredients? Keep scrolling. High fructose corn syrup, monosodium glutamate, disodium guanylate, disodium inositol, red number 40, blue number 5, yellow number 1, um, so many more things. I have a list for you. I have a whole list for you. I'll put it in a video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want it to get lost in translation. So I'll make a I'll make a video dedicated so I won't be skipping all over the place to prove my point. Prove my point. Very much kindly. Thank you for your time. I was just about, oh, I got 20. I got 20 likes. I have to do this wheel now. I said, when I get the 20 likes, I will do the wheel. I will do 20 wheels. So here I go. I am about to do that now. I am doing my wheel. All right. So I'm going to push you back if you are still here or if you are new here. It is the same live. It is the same exact live. And I will do my wheel. Hey, Mopo. Thank you for the green hearts. I started out on the rebounder, and it is my intention to do my workout first thing in La Mañana. For the past few weeks, I've been getting up out of the bed, out of the scroll hole, out of the 3 hour doom scroll hole. When I wake up, my phone is not near me anymore. It is both of the phones. Both phones are in my bathroom. So I will not roll over and be in a 3 hour scroll hole watching cat videos. I come down here and I get on my rebounder. All right. I get on my rebounder. Oh, all right. And my rebounder, let me put this up here for you. Oh no, I turned off the lights. Forgive me. I turned off the light, you guys. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me see. Let me fix it. Oh, fix it. Fix it. Okay, I was trying to make sure my light. Okay, so I do not move it. It is here. This is the spot. This is my workout. This is my workout area right here. And as you can see, I have my ball and I have space here for my rebounder. I won't move it. I will not. It is on the way to my office. All right. And I have to pass it by. Every time I come in here and I leave and go from my office, I pass by this workout space. All right. So what I do here is it is very easy to move. Can you see here? It is very easy. Once I take my gloss and all of that off. Thank you, Monique. Thank you kindly. Yeah. And that is what I recommend, insight and mind. If you have an insight, then you have no choice but to get on it. If it is in place and already ready, you are prepared. I have not folded this thing up as of yet. It does have the ability to fold, but I will not. I refuse to fold it up because I want to use it every day. Sometimes I bounce twice a day. So look, very light. And all I do is pull it to the side right here. And this is my exercise mat. So this is what I started with my kettlebell, my workout area, my ball, which I'll move to the side, my mats, my dumbbells, and my scale here. I will get on my scale on tomorrow, the first of the month. I'll get my BMI. It gives me my body fat percentage and my body mass index on that scale. And tracks it. All right, so here we are. I got 20 wheels for the 20 likes. I appreciate you guys. And I say I will do something challenging. So the wheel is challenging. The first time I did this wheel, I hit a face plant. Let me make sure I am still coming in clear. Okay, yeah, I hit a face plant when I first did this wheel, and it was quite eventful. It was quite eventful. I did it on live. I was on my fitness channel, and it was quite entertaining. My face plant, yeah, that's what happened. And since then, the more I practice, the stronger I get with this wheel. And these are available any and everywhere at the Walmart, at the Amazon, at the Marshalls. The wheel, just like so. And I'm gonna do 20. Okay, so count me down, and I do 20 wheels for the 20 likes that LaLa, the high vibe coach, got today. Right? 20 likes equals 20 wheels, and I said that I would do it on the days that I came in here and worked out. And that is the way that I challenge myself. All right, you ready? Are you going to count the one I did as one already? I want to do 20. Did you count one? Okay, start over. That didn't count. Okay, that didn't count. All right. Okay, I'll start over. I started one. I have a little pillow here under my knee. And here we go. One, two, three, four, five. Uh-oh. 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 Stay on it. Six, seven, eight, nine. Oh, you can do one more. You can make it 10. Okay, did you got me 10? You got me 10? Okay, if I break it up and I say I did 10, then all I have to do is 10 more. That's how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. I did 10, and now I'll do 10 more to make 20. Yes. Okay, so here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, six pack teen, 17, 18. Dos más, por favor, two more. 19. Okay. Did you see the face plant? Okay, I don't think that counted. All right, let's start over. 17, 18, 19. You got this, LaLa. 20. Awesome sauce. For the record, I did 20 wheels. For the 20 likes. That is a record. That is a record for the LaLa. 20 20 likes on the live. That is a good record. So I celebrate. That was me celebrating. That was awesome sauce. Yay! Thank you. It will pay off. The will definitely gives you some resistance in the arms, the chest, the back, the legs, the belly. It is a total body. This little this little thing right here, total body. Just having this cute little piece of equipment. That's why I tell you, you can build your gym at home. You don't have to get a gym membership. Team No Excuses, right? And then through YouTube University, there's so many workouts that we can follow and say, okay, let's do a wheel workout today, or challenge yourself to do 5 wheels, 5 wheels. And then you work your way up to 10. And like me, I've worked my way up to 20. I did not start out with 20 wheels. You've seen that face plant at 19. You've seen the face plant. And I am still building stamina, energy, and endurance to conquer this will. Next, it is the kettlebell. You have so many options. It's just small little pieces of equipment. It doesn't take up space. This is an 8 pound kettlebell. So many, so many options that we can just add to our arsenal. Yes, I called it arsenal, our tools that we can use to stay fit and have fun at the same time, because that was so much fun. I felt it right here in my belly. I am actually hungry to do. Yay, Monique. Monique says she is using her kettlebell. Right on. I love it. I love it. I would love to work out with you, Monique, on the kettlebell one day and do a kettlebell workout. It is important to switch. Some days I do my ball. I've done 100 balls with you before, or actually 200 balls, because I have a little ball and I have the big one. And switch your workouts. That way, your body doesn't get accustomed to the same thing and it doesn't grow anymore. Your muscles, if they're not challenged, they won't grow. So we keep challenging it. Ah, yes, the ball and that, yes, that ball is tough stuff. You can use the ball as a wheel too. I've seen somebody use the ball as a wheel before. I saw Coach Mean Reen use her ball as a wheel before. And I believe I hadn't tried it, but I saw her. I was like, okay, coach. Okay, coach. And she did something like this. It was something like this she did. She rolled, she rolled out like this. She rolled and brought it back and rolled and brought it back into like a crunch. So she used her ball as a wheel. I saw Coach Mean Reen do that, and I hadn't tried that before. So maybe that, hey, you coming back to me? She said, I want some more. I want some more. um, so it's definitely worth giving it a grow and using what you have. Everything that we need, we already have. We already have it. We just we have to look at it differently, and we will see it. All right, I did my wheel. I did my trampoline. My trampoline. I might move it to right there. That might be more festive if I jump underneath the lights or something. I don't know. I don't see. March Madness is here. March Madness is here, and I appreciate you all for bringing good cheer to the channel, and hanging out with me uh, for my sunrise workout. We did the wheel, we did the ball, we did the trampoline, and I love to work out. Next up, I have a smoothie, and I will be juicing with you today. hmm I have some beets. I love beets. hmm Beets cured me. I used to be a chip whore. Yeah, I used to be a chip whore. And beets cured me from the stronghold that potato chips had on my body, that the potato chips had on my mind, shall I say. They helped to cure me from that stronghold. by doing the beet juice. I fasted and juiced. I was just juicing and fasting, juicing and fasting. And the power of the beets and the ginger, let me tell you, ginger is not only detoxing and debloating, but it's also decraving. It helps to cure your cravings and cleanse your palate, the ginger. I will be putting ginger in my beet juice today and lemon and apple, because we want it to taste very good. And once you add the apples to the beets, it tastes like strawberry. Are you a fan of strawberry? Very much so. I will juice with you today. Right now, I have carrot juice in my little mini fridge over here. Yep, it sure did. Yep, that is my testimony. That's what I said. That's what I said. It did. I lost 25 pounds. I did. I lost 25 pounds when I began juicing consistently. And I started out with one juice a day. And then I introduced myself to juices a day. And by having those two juices a day, that meant I was eliminating something that was no longer serving me. See, that's why you got LaLa. I like to present the information in a way that you can understand. I like to incite your insight. I like to provoke your thought. I like to tell it like it is. That way you can feel it. That way you can understand it and you can say, I can see that. I can see that. Right. I can apply that. I can do that. I can do that. So I began, when I started juicing, it helped me to eliminate some of the other things that I was doing, like um, me being plant based for 26 years. There is still vegan junk food out there that I was getting my hands on. The vegan chocolate chip cookies, the vegan peanut butter cups, dark chocolate peanut butter cups, the vegan pizza, the vegan sandwiches from the Publix. That stuff was tearing me up. It was tearing me up real bad. It was. It was. They say it's vegan, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is packed with nutrients, minerals, and vitamins that our body needs to actually perform. That doesn't mean it's giving you energy just because they put the V on there. They put vegan on the shampoo now. What the fuck? They put vegan on the shampoo now. That is crazy. That lets you know that it is a marketing tactic. It is a scam, okay? Because there is no reason why the shampoo should taste and smell, you know? They are catching us. They are catching us the way that they indoctrinated us into consumption, consumption, to consumption, to even now that the detergents and the cleaning products have food on them. And that, you ever think about that? Like, that's odd. I don't know, but it just seems odd to me. We're all going to be on the internet giving a testimony of what we used to eat and what we are here for. Let our testimony come from our test. What about the K for kosher? Exactly. Nothing is kosher. There's no such thing. No animal wanted to die. They say kosher is, a clean way, a humane way. But what is a humane way to unalive sentient beings? What is a humane way? There is no humane way. There is no kosher way. It's still a bloodbath. It's a freaking bloodbath in there. And it's filthy. The intestines, the guts, all that stuff is still in there. The sores, the abrasions, all of that stuff is creating this chemical in the animal's body. What is it called? I don't want to say the word adrenochrome because I don't want to get tagged or flagged from whatever the other stuff that is going on in the world. But it produces these these feelings in the animals that goes into their bloodstream. The energy is real, right? The hormones are real. So there is no such thing as kosher. I don't necessarily agree with that. Absolutely not. They're chopping up the stuff to make money. They're not chopping up the stuff for you to be healthy. They want that loot, so they smack a K on there for kosher and a V on there for vegan. And the omega, do you really know where omega 3 comes from? It comes from algae. It comes from the plant, not from the fish that they groomed on top of each other, just like the chickens are being mass produced on top of each other. The fish, they keep them in this little pool, and they're producing so many of them, and it's so nasty and gross and it's smelly. And it's producing disease. That disease is passed on to you. You cannot cook the disease out. That's what they say about the salmonella and all that. But you cannot cook out antibiotics. You cannot cook out hormones. You can't boil them, bake it, roast it, fry out the hormones. It is being passed on to you. The more they produce, the more they want you to consume. We put the dead animal and then we feel that they've been through. Absolutely. Their energy is going into us, real world. Absolutely, Monique. Right on. It is so true. I am glad that you all can read through that you can see through that. Some people don't see that yet. That is elevation. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's why I say you can't change my mind. You can't change my mind. You're not going to catch me eating Fruit Loops. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Remember that little bitty drop, that little tiny drop of antifreeze that I talked to you about? Just put a little drop in there. It's the same thing. It's the red number 40, the blue number 5, yellow number 1. Not sure what the number is. Absolutely. Menudo. Absolutely. I never could get the gist of bologna. I couldn't. I would eat the bread before I eat the bologna. When I was a child, I would put some strawberry jelly on the bread before I ate any bologna. No, I don't. And you know why? Because it gives me an adverse effect to my body. It would definitely give me a searing headache, a horrible headache. And that is my body's language telling me that is not, we can't do anything with that. There's nothing we can do with that. It has no vitamins, it has no minerals, and it has no nutrients. It is dead flesh. So by you consuming it, it is only for, um, what is the word I am looking for? Sacrificial purposes. Hmm. Maybe that is not the word, but kind of the word that I am looking for. Uh, Ritualistic purposes that you would eat of the flesh of another for ritualistic purposes, you know. And bread I cut out too. I cut out the bread too because it gave me congestion. So I don't eat any sandwiches. Mm-mm. If I want something wrapped up, I put it in a piece of lettuce, green, collard, turnip, green, mustard, green, kale, green. I will wrap it up in a green. I'll wrap it up in that if I want to put all my stuff together and eat it. But I won't eat the sandwich. I won't eat the bread anymore because it just gives me boogers. And I don't like boogers. I like to breathe freely through my nose and I like a clear head. I don't want any headache and I don't want any acne on my skin. And I definitely don't want to be burping every few minutes or farting every few seconds. And a lot of these things that are built because of the chemical makeup of it, it affects your microbiome to where that is going to be the result. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. Acid versus acid. Right now, it's giving me an upset stomach. I don't even like to talk about certain foods. I can just feel the energy because of the way the animals slaughter. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. For humane purposes, and my stand on it is the way my body told me. The way my body tells me, the way my body reacts is a direct effect. Direct effect. Headaches, congestion, acid reflux, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. So my body will say, look, don't do that. Don't eat that. Yeah, so I'm not knocking you because what you eat doesn't make me poop, right? What you eat don't make me poop. So I'm not knocking anybody. I That's why I say I don't press upon anybody. I don't pressure you to go vegan because like I say, even the shampoo is vegan now. I'm not telling you to eat it. So I'm not pressing you to do that. The only thing I want you to do is be aware, read the labels for the stuff that specifically says poison. They've translated into a plethora other names. It doesn't say poison, but it reads poison. And I want to help you translate what these big words are on the back of the packages. You know, they tell you if you can't read it, then you shouldn't eat it. It is true. It is true. If you can't read it, then your body can't process it. It has no clue what to do with it. And that's where we get the dis-ease, the discomfort, the laziness. Your body is so tired, it's using so much energy to detox, detox, to eliminate these toxins. And a lot of times it is so overworked that it can no longer eliminate the toxins and it just stays inside of you and eats you from the outside. That is where the cancer, that is the definition of what a cancer is eating you from the inside. Your body is now working against itself because certain organs have failed to filter out all of what has been consumed. And not always food. Sometimes it could be the air we breathe. Sometimes it could be the potions and lotions that we add to our bodies, you know. So don't let me put it in a box because there's so much. There's so much biochemical stuff at the grocery store. You can break it down and use it. Absolutely. That's what it is. It is petroleum. A lot of the things that we do consume are derived from petroleum. That rabbit hole goes all the way back to petroleum. The oils, a lot of them, all of it goes back to petroleum. Even some of the things that we are putting on our bodies, some of the things that we classify as medicines. It is petroleum. Look it up. It is petroleum. It is absolutely snake oil. But hey, I just, I do my research. I love documentaries. I love going down rabbit holes. I love reading, and researching. And this is where I have come to this point in time and reading my own body language most of all. This is where I have come to this point in time. Yep. I look forward to seeing you guys again. I will be juicing in a little bit. I'm going to do my beet ginger lemon apple. It is my favorite. It saved me from chip whoring. It is my favorite recipe, and I look forward to sharing that with you guys. I batch it up for a few days. That way, I can drink juice every day, but I do not have to produce the juice every day. I can produce the juice for a few days, put it in the refrigerator, and then I have juice for the next few days. Cheers to that. I have carrot juice that I prepped with you guys, and I also have smoothies that I prep with you guys on live. I am doing this live with you. I work out with you. I do the meal with you. I showed you my rice. Yes, beet, ginger, lemon, apple. There's a beet emoji too, Monique. There is a beet. Yeah, beet, ginger, lemon, apple. It is a very simple recipe, and I guarantee you will love it. Add some apples. Add some apples to it. You will absolutely love it. You can add carrots to it if you want. And I did an episode where I did a pineapple, I did a strawberry beet, and then I did the apple beet. So you can have different variations of the beet recipe. And I look forward to seeing you out here in these YouTube streets as we prepare for March Madness. Keep it up. Read those labels. Read those labels. All right, my people. Thank you. I appreciate it.